Can I ask a couple of questions?
Sure.
How many sheep are there?
I never counted them.
I see.
And they are different. They change each year because if someone gets damaged, it gets put in the needs repair section, right? And it doesn't get brought up here until it goes through the restoration cycle. And a lot of the sheep, especially the ones that seem whiter than others, have been restored as Eagle Scout projects by local Boy Scouts, or just somebody that says, you know, I used to work in stucco, or I used to work in this, and I'll, you know, if all you need is fix the leg and make it look nice, I can do that. So then they would restore it too.
What are the materials?
I'm sorry?
What are the materials?
I still didn't know.
What are the materials?
Oh, that is very interesting. There are materials that you could take out of your house. Now, the original materials that Shadi made the figures, his wife clothed them, and she used materials to withstand the normally, in those days anyway, wet weather through the holiday season. So there would be plastic shower curtains, oilcloth tablecloths, anything that could take the rain and the wind without deteriorating. But in some of the replacements and the restoration, you're saying, do we have a chart or a map that show the locations? Yes. It's a work in progress. And I said, this reflects the general traditional, at least since we moved it to this side, the general traditional location and separation of the figures. However, there was one change this year from last year. Well, actually there's two, but the most noticeable, see the little people walking up there?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And there's some smaller animals there. Last year, it was between the St. Luke sign and the trail that goes down on the other side of the light up on the hill.
I see.
So it was walking up there. It was decided to move it down here because the people standing here saw them all lined up and they didn't get the chance to appreciate the differences in the different character or the different pieces of the display. Moving them over there, they can see each of the display. It's, you know, they're further away, but in a way that they are smaller. Were you around when his display was displayed up by his property in the Arlington? Well, it is a hill much steeper than this one. And he started in 1949 when he put the star up. That's when it started. And year after year, he put other additions on it. And the larger figures and the larger animals were down close to the sidewalk, right? And as you went up the hill, then the next smaller size of camels that are way over on the side would be there. And up the farthest up the hill, you'd see the smaller camels. They're all in perspective. So the larger to the medium size to the smaller contributed to the image of them being farther away from you. And he did that by design. He was also recognized and acknowledged for his floral displays on the property during the flower growing season. Whatever holiday like Memorial Day or the 4th of July or United Nations Day, he'd have a floral display that looked like someone painted a picture of it. And if it was on Memorial Day, it would be in reverence to the loss of those people protecting us and so on. And the 4th of July, it's more patriotic, all red, white, and blue and stuff. And it was just the display, again, I wasn't here to see any of them, but the pictures that I've seen and the film that I've seen of them, it's just remarkable.
It is.
Yeah. And another interesting thing he provided to the city is that he was a strong supporter of the United Nations and their efforts for world peace. So every United Nations Day, he would host a conference in the Harding School Auditorium. Hi, Michelle. And he would invite professors or speakers from the local universities, and the topic would be whatever the United Nations topic of the year is, right? And he'd invite speakers in that were knowledgeable in that area, whether it was feeding the children or fighting disease or whatever. And they would have a community conference there. People would come and hear the panels and ask them questions and something. That's one of the disappointments of our city to me, because when he got too old and he couldn't do that anymore, we weren't able to marshal the force, the energy to continue that contribution that he made to the city like we were here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry.
And Michelle, hi, wanted to say hello.
Thank you for watching my video. If you like the video, please click like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. どうもありがとうございました。シェイシェイ。Thank you. Bye.